over, are you?
No, I'm not mad. I'm a little curious. It's about your dinner time, isn't it?
Well, yeah. It's okay. Unless you don't want me to be here.
Baby, you are welcome here anytime. You know that.
I was counting on that.
You were, huh? Listen, Mike, why don't you tell me what's wrong? Something's wrong. And this doesn't just seem like a social visit.
Maybe both.
All right. In what way?
Well, I wanted to come over. I wanted someone to talk to.
Okay. Does Rick know where you are, Mike? I mean, he's gonna worry about you. You know that.
Well, let him.
You don't mean that.
He'll just want to come and get me.
Well, you're gonna have to go home sometime.
No, Ginny, I'm not going home. Not ever.
Look, we can't stay here. Someone's liable to come in and see us.
So what are they gonna see? We aren't doing anything.
Look, you know how people are here. They'll talk.
Well, let them talk. Let the whole world talk, Tanya. Just tell me that you believe me.
Grant, I don't know what to believe anymore.
It was him. It was Grant Putnam who kissed you. Don't you see what he's trying to do to me?
Voice down. Look, your only problem is you're drunk and you're not thinking clearly.
That's two problems.
Well, it goes hand in hand.
You're right. You're right. I shouldn't have come here. I realize that, but I didn't have anywhere else to go. Tanya, I didn't know what to do.
Well, look, the first thing we have to do is get you out of here. Now, I have plans for this evening, so you're going to have to do it on your own, all right?
No, please, you can't leave me here by myself. Please, Tanya, help me. Get me out of here.
All right, I'll leave a note with the nurse, and we can go to my place, and you can calm down later.
Okay, good. Who are you going to write the note to?
I'm telling you from now on, nobody gets into this dynamite supply. You're going to need 2 keys. One for this door and one for the cabinet. There have been too many rip-offs lately.
Good idea. As long as you don't go running off with those keys.
I'm not going running off with the keys. They're going to be next to Sid in this drawer. But that's between you, me, and the wrecking crew. Hey, Grant, how you doing?
Jimmy Lee, I hope I'm not too late to have a word with you.
Well, I'll see that. I'm actually going out to dinner, grab a bite to eat. I got to work late tonight.
Could I convince you to stay? It's important. There's something serious going on with Grant Andrews.
What do you mean serious?
I only came to you because I know you're very fond of Celia.
Go on.
I have reason to believe she's in danger. Grave danger.
You're not going to send me back, will you? At least not right away.
All right. I won't send you back if you promise to tell me why you're so upset.
It's Doc Rick. He won't listen to me.
What do you mean he won't listen to you? You know, Mike, he's been going through an awful lot lately.
Yeah, I know that. But doesn't he realize I am too?
Of course he does, Mike.
Well, he sure doesn't act like it. I'm supposed to be Mr. Perfect all the time to make life easier for him. That's great, but what about me?
All right. You say Rick doesn't listen to you.
He just gets mad. I try to tell him how I feel about stuff, but he just gives me all these orders, like, do this, don't do that.
He's your dad.
Well, that doesn't mean he could take away all my fun.
All right. Slow down. Why didn't you tell me the type of things he's doing?
He won't let me see my friends, and Blackie was one thing, but now he won't even let me see you.
Well, maybe he's got his reasons, Mike.
It feels like I'm just as much in jail as Blackie is. I just get so mad.
Nobody said growing up was going to be easy. You know that.
What am I going to do?
Well, why don't we start by, you telling me what you want for dinner.
You mean I could stay?
Yes, you can stay. We'll call it room service. I don't know about you, my dear, but I'm starving to death. Okay, what do you want?
I'll have a chocolate shake, a hamburger, and fries.
Mm-hmm, and a large green salad. Yuck. You're gonna love it. Yes, room service. This is Jenny Blake. We would like a hamburger, a roast chicken dinner, something simple, 2 large green salads, a chocolate milkshake, French fries, and decaffeinated coffee. As fast as possible. Thank you.
It would be so neat if I could do that with my fun at home.
Believe me, you would get so sick and tired of it. Sometimes I think all I need is a good home-cooked meal.
Too bad you never got married.
Yeah, too bad.
Yeah, you could have had your own children, a house, and everything.
You know, actually, I did have a child once, Mike.
Really? But you weren't married?
You don't have to be married to have a child. It helps.
Was it a boy or a girl?
It's a little boy. Most beautiful baby you've ever seen.
Do you have a picture?
Got something else? You want to see it?
Sure.
Okay. His, first baby shirt.
Wow, that sure is small. I could never fit into it.
Oh, maybe once upon a time.
Whatever happened to him?
It's a long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it someday.
Thanks a lot for letting me stay, Ginny.
I'm glad you stayed. Now, what do you say we call Rick, huh?
No.
I just can't believe how drunk Grant Andrews is.
I have to ask him to leave. He doesn't belong here, not in that condition.
This is for Frisco. Make sure that he gets it, all right?
Sure, what is it?
Just make sure that he gets it.
Don't worry, gang. No more ugly scenes. I'm leaving now. Bye-bye. Come on in. We'll give you a ride.
Contact Mrs. Chu in the library. Volunteers, contact Mrs.
He's even worse off than I thought.
He should keep his problems out of the hospital.
I don't think we have to worry about it anymore. Looks like Tanya's taking him home. It's back to business as usual, folks.
7th floor, Miss Putnam. Hold on just a second, Frisco. Yes, doctor, yes.
Okay, right away, Doctor.
Thank you.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Hi, what's up?
I need your help. See, I got a little problem.
Medical or personal?
No, it's personal, but it's nothing real heavy or I wouldn't have brought it up. You see, I got a date tonight.
Uh-huh. And I'm supposed to sneak you out of here?
No, you see, I'm entertaining up in my room, but it's my roommate, Adam. I want to get him out of the room.
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah, only for a little while. It's like for dinner for two, okay? About an hour or so.
I think it could be arranged. What do you serve him?
Well, I don't know. Probably that's hospital food.
Well, that's no way to impress a girl.
Well, I know that. You got any suggestions?
How about Chinese? I'll pick it up for you on my dinner break.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that. That's all right.
I know. That's why I'm offering.
You sure it's no trouble?
No trouble. Leave it to me.
Well, great. I appreciate that. Thanks.
I'm not doing it for you, my friend. I'm doing it for your date. Because I think any woman who'd come here for hospital food must be really something.
Yes, tell Mr. Bellman that I'm sorry and I'll have to reschedule. No, he'll understand. That's great. Thank you.
Now can we go?
Yes, as soon as I sign out. Okay.
Good. Come on. I'll hold you up.
Yeah.
Code blue, backup, emergency receiving staff.
Isn't that Dr. Putnam?
Used to be.
When did this kissing thing happen?
Celia was on a decorating job at the medical library when she saw them.
I can't believe it. Grant kissing that little filly. I wouldn't have believed it of either one of them.
Well, of course, he denied the whole incident when Celia confronted him with it.
That explains her visit.
What visit?
Well, she came over here yesterday checking up on him. You know, he had a wild goose chase story. I thought it was just because he didn't come home on time. I didn't know it was so serious.
The strangest thing is that he insists it wasn't him. In fact, he has pointed me out as the culprit.
Are you?
Of course not. Even Celia admits she could never make a mistake like that. Everyone, including Tanya, knows that it was Grant, and yet he continues to deny it.
Yeah, but you said he was dangerous. Are you sure that's the right use of words?
I was very specific about my use of words, Jimmy Lee. He showed up at my hotel room earlier today, and he hit me, I dare say, with the same right cross that he once threw at you.
Well, the man does know how to throw a punch.
You see my concern, then?
Yeah, I thought there was something going on.
Why do you say that?
Well, he went to lunch today. He didn't come back. That's not like him. He never misses work.
Now you know where he was.
So what do you suggest we do?
I think there's only one thing we can do. We keep an eye on Celia, and an eye on him as well. You and I have not got a great deal in common, but one thing we do share is a concern for that woman. I think that between the two of us, we can protect her.
You got my help.
Good. I'll be in touch then. Oh, Jimmy Lee, one thing. I wouldn't mention any of this to Celia. I think it would probably just upset her more.
I understand.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
What am I gonna do?
Don't worry about it. I got it covered. How are you feeling, Adam?
Temperature's down 99 point something.
Good.
Francis is here with me to sit during dinner. That's okay, isn't it?
Well, sure, but you know, actually, I have a much better idea.
Huh?
Why don't the two of you go down to the cafeteria and have dinner together? That is, if you're feeling up to it, Adam.
Good enough for that. We're on our way.
Good. Take your time, no rush.
You mean no curfew?
None that I know of.
You know something? I'm beginning to like this place better every day.
At these prices, don't like it too much.
See, Chris?
Hey, enjoy dinner.
Have fun.
I will.
That was beautiful.
You got about an hour.
I can't believe they didn't smell the food.
What we got here is pretty good, but pretty basic. Lobster Cantonese, egg rolls, and some kind of a pork thing they recommended.
Oh, it sounds great.
And voila, somebody's dozen and an extra rose.
You didn't have to go to all this trouble, Bob.
What can I say? I'm a sucker for love.
Love? Who said anything about love?
I saw the glint in your eye.
Excuse me, I have got a delivery for Mr. Frisco Jones from Tanya.
Sorry, but I'm gonna have to take a rain check. Something's come up. We'll do it another time. Best wishes, Tanya.
Tanya was your date?
Yeah. When did she give you this?
I don't know, about an hour ago.
I saw her leaving about that. Amy, why didn't you bring that in right away?
Well, I was going to. I called you over when I was on the phone, but by the time I had a chance to get off, you were already gone. Chinese food?
Yeah, I guess she had a patient or something.
Well, not unless Grant Andrews is having problems with his voice.
What do you mean?
Well, that's who she was leaving with when she gave me the note. This was all for you and Tanya, huh?
Something like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I could take a break or something. You know, it's a shame for it to go to waste. If you want somebody to share it with,
No, thanks, Amy. I'll just do it myself. Besides, these are more fortune cookies just for me.
Suit yourself. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Join me?
You just told Amy you wanted to be alone.
As I said before, Bobbie, I'm very selective. What do you say?
I'd love to.
Well, pull up a chair.
Okay, actually, these are all my favorite foods.
I thought so. Ordering for yourself, yeah.
Rose, hiya.
How are you doing?
We're fine. Could you do me a favor? Give us 4 of your biggest pieces of quiche to go, please.
Okay, you got it. Why don't you just have a seat while I get it ready, okay?
Great.
Oh, Rose,
Jake? What brings you here?
I need to use your phone.
The phone?
Well, I'd use the payphone. I'm a little short on change right now. It's just a local call.
Sure, go ahead. Help yourself. Mm-hmm.
It's me, Jake. Any calls? I already spoke to him. Anything else? Great. Well, if you need me, I'll be at Kelly's the rest of the evening. Thanks.
You what?
I'm not leaving here until we work this thing out.
Jake, there's nothing to work out.
You may like to leave things half-finished, but I don't. I like to have things resolved. Otherwise, it tends to keep me up at night.
We decided it was over.
You decided it was over. I just went along with it. I thought I could forget. I thought I could leave it behind me, but I can't, Rose. I can't just shove aside love like a half-finished book.
You can if there's no choice.
Well, maybe you can, but I can't. I stayed away as long as I could. I buried myself in my work. I went from running 5 miles a day to 8 miles a day. It wouldn't matter. I could run 20 miles a day. I still love you, Rose.
I don't want to hear it.
Rose, I love you, and living without you is just not living. I need you back, and I'm not leaving here without a fight.
Listen, Jake, it's not going to
Have you been happy without me?
Happiness has nothing
Look,
to
we
do.
have our differences, okay. Show me 2 people who are close who don't. Rose, I'm telling you, we can find a way to make this work if we want to.
You're assuming I want to. I don't anymore.
Oh, yes, you do. I know you do.
Jake, you're not listening.
Because you're not sounding like the Rose I've known. Since when have you been able to cut off your feelings like this?
Maybe you just don't know me as well as you think you do. You're go ahead, welcome to stay. That's fine. Just don't expect company, okay? I'll have your quiche in just a second. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm looking for my husband, and I thought maybe he was hanging around here.
Well, I thought he went home for dinner.
He was home for a while, and then he left. He was drinking quite a bit, and I don't know where to look next.
Look, the problem is, if you find him, can you handle him?
I'll worry about that when I find him.
Oh, wait a second. I'm going with you. You shouldn't do this alone.
Jimmy Lee, we had an argument, that's all. I'm not expecting violence.
I'm still going with you.
All right, but let me handle things with Grant, understand?
You got it.
Let's go. Thanks.
Right behind you.
Actually, I guess I should say bye. I'm off duty now.
All right, I'll see you home.
Oh, Ruby called. She wants to know when you're going to bring Mike home for dinner.
Mike, when did she call?
I don't know, 20, 30 minutes ago.
Look, I sent Mike home a good 3 hours ago, and he was told to go straight home. Why didn't you tell me that she called?
Well, I thought that Mike was with you this whole time.
Amy, there's no reason not to give me my message.
Well, I left the message at the desk like I usually do. I didn't know that it was important.
Messages are to be delivered promptly, not left in some box.
Well, he's probably at a friend's house. Do you want me to hang up here with you and make some calls?
Yeah, well, you grab a phone book. I'm going to call the police first.
Okay, how about some dessert? All I have to do is make a phone call and...
Thanks, I'm stuffed.
Yeah, a little bit tired, too, I think.
I'm okay.
Mm-hmm. How about some television?
No, thanks. I'd rather just talk. You're fun to talk to.
Yeah, I think I have an even better idea, Mike. You've had a long day. You are tired. How about trying to get a little sleep?
I mean, I could stay here?
Sure. At least till you've rested up. You've had a long day.
Not really. I didn't run around or play any games or anything.
And sometimes too much emotion is as tiring as too much exercise.
Where'll I sleep?
In my bed.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Sure. Here, come on. Get rid of this. Whoop. And off with the shoes.
What about my pajamas?
Well, why don't we just pretend like you're at camp and you don't need them?
Wow, I get to see my clothes on.
In you go. All right, under the covers. Come on. Great. Now I'll just turn up the light.
Ginny?
What?
Mom Leslie used to kiss me goodnight. And I know it's a lot of kid stuff, but could you maybe?
Sure. Sure.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Sleep tight.
Bye.
Yes, I'd like to speak to Dr. Weber, please. Yes, I will hold.
This is Dr. Weber.
It's Ginny Blake. Dr. Weber, I was wondering if you knew where your son is.
I have a sneaking suspicion. In fact, I was just thinking about calling you.
You waited this long. I don't know, somehow I got the impression you were a more caring father.
Is he or is he not there, Miss Blake?
Yes, he's here. Safe and well. We've had a lovely dinner. And he's just gone to sleep. And I just wanted to call so you wouldn't worry.
I'm coming to get him.
You don't have to rush.
Look, I am coming now, lady. You have him ready in 5 minutes.
You found him.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him. I've lost Leslie. I've lost Blackie. I'm not losing Mike. Nurse, check me out.
Yes, doctor.
don't make a big deal out of it.
Children are a very big deal, Jake. At least I can't see having them until you're sure it's the right thing.
And we won't have any for a while. We'll work up to it.
It's avoiding the issue.
Rose, listen. There is no issue unless we make one.
Listen, we've been over this. Now, either you've forgotten or you don't want to remember what I said. I want children more than anything else.
More than me? More than the love we've shared?
Please, Jake, don't ask me to qualify.
Well, I think you're going to have to, because right now it sounds like all Rose Kelly is interested in is a stud. Not a husband, not a lover, just some vehicle for her to get what she wants.
Fine, maybe so, but then what is Jake Meyer interested in, okay? Is it what all you want is somebody to lay down beside you, fill that empty space in your bed?
Yes, that's exactly what he wants. But he doesn't want just anybody. He wants you.
Today you want me. What about tomorrow?
Ask me tomorrow.
Jake, I can't live like that. I'm sorry, I wish I could, but I'm no good at one day at a time. I have to plan ahead.
All right, just as long as I enter into those plans, go ahead and plan all you want. I don't care.
Jake, I'm not listening.
I am listening.
Then you're not hearing. We're just wrong for each other, Jake. We always have been.
You don't believe that. You can't.
I do. Listen, I finally accepted it, and I think it's about time you do the same thing.
Hi, Rose. Hi, Jake.
Hello. Hi. Rose, I'm looking for Grant. Have you seen him around?
Yeah, he was in about a half an hour ago. He got some food to go.
Then he's all right?
I guess, yeah.
Rose, tell me the truth. Was he alone?
No.
Was he with a girl? Tanya. I knew it. He's with her again. Jimmy Lee, you know where they live. Will you take me there?
There's nothing you can do. Let me take you home, okay?
Well, what good would that do?
Because you're upset. You'll start something.
Yes, I'm going to start something, and I'm going to finish something. Now, if you don't take me to where they live, I'll find it all by myself, okay?
Okay, I'll take you. Come on.
Jake, you're asking me to do something I don't want to do.
That's just it. I think it's exactly what you want. I think you just won't admit it to yourself.
Okay, 10 years ago, I might have been able to agree with you on that, but I've been around the track and back a few times, Jake. I'm beginning to get an idea of what I want out of my life.
And it's just not me.
It doesn't have anything to do with you, Jake. This is me. It's my problem. You see, I've just spent my whole life accepting whatever came my way. I never was able to pick or choose.
You chose Patty, didn't you?
Yes, I did, but I was so young, I didn't know any better. And I'm not saying I didn't love him. I did. It was just that he wasn't my choice. I was his. He was my husband, and I loved him, but he wasn't what I really wanted. And the same thing is true with Lou. I loved her dearly, but she wasn't really my child. So now you come to me with this offer of our living together, and it won't be a real marriage.
Rose, all I've ever wanted from the beginning was a real marriage. I just figured that if we couldn't have that, this was
We'd have the next best thing. We'd compromise, right? Just like if we got married, we'd compromise in the way we'd raise our children. I wouldn't get to raise them the way I want. Well, I've had it. I've had it with halfway measures and compromises and doing what other people want me to do. From now on, I'm going to be selfish. I'm going to be selfish. I'm going to do exactly what I want to do.
Rose, I didn't just pick you. You picked me, too.
And for all the wrong reasons. It's true, you're handsome, you're intelligent, you're witty. You're everything that most girls would want. But you're just wrong for me.
So everything that we've done together doesn't mean anything anymore, is that it? Rose petals on the bed that first night. All the nights we've been together since.
They mean everything to me, Jake. But at the same time, there are other things. They're not the only things. I just have to do what's best for me.
This hurts too much.
I'm sorry, I just don't know what else to do.
Damn it, Rose. I loved you.
I loved you too. That's why this hurts so much. This is so difficult.
Rose, please.
I'm sorry.
Well, your office said that you would be here, and I thought to myself, that could only mean one thing. Jake and Rose are back together. Finally, darling, what took you two so long?
I'm going to have to talk to you later.
Later, darling, let me tell you, there is no later in this deal. Now, let me tell you, a friend of mine from New York called. They are selling shares in a movie. Do you believe it? Do you believe it? I mean, it's $1 million budget, granted, and they're only selling $1,000 shares, but they're dividing it up. Now, this is the very, very best part. They said that if I buy 10 shares, that they will assure me a featured part in the film.
Look, Tiffany, I don't think...
I knew it. I knew it. It sounded like a scam to me, too. Now, that is why I need for you to look it over. I mean, and if there's any possibility whatsoever that I might do, this is my career.
How about right now, Tiffany?
What?
Surely they gave you a prospectus or something?
Oh, yes, it's here in my purse.
Yeah, but it's just not here. Let's go.
Oh, Jake, if you'd rather me, we don't have to do this right now.
Let's go now.
Bobbie, good meal. I'll tell you what, I haven't felt this good in ages.
Well, they say Chinese food has incredible healing powers.
Mm-hmm. And so does good company.
Ah, at your service, sir.
You go out, you get Chinese food for a patient that is definitely working above and beyond the call of duty. Oh, that reminds me, I owe you for this meal.
No, my treat.
No. You blew off your whole dinner out just for me. No way.
I also seem to have polished off half the food all by myself.
You did. You surprised me. All right, Dutch treat. What do you say? $5? Okay?
Are you going to insist?
Yes.
Okay. Want you to know, though, I enjoyed it.
Well, I want to thank you for helping me forget that I was completely stood up tonight.
The ladies' loss was my game.
Oh.
Don't forget your fortune cookie.
Oh, right.
Feel better?
Oh, much.
Good. Well, let's put our feet up and relax. What do you say?
I sure hope I've got on a clean pair of socks.
Well, don't worry about it, because I probably won't get close enough to notice. How about some coffee?
I thought you'd never ask.
Okay. There are cigars on the table if you'd like a smoke.
No, thanks. Oh, my feet feel like they're 150 years old.
How do you take your coffee?
Black is fine. Oh.
Here we go.
Great.
Cup for you. Oh, are you all right?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I think the shirt got most of it.
Oh, here, let me take that. Then you didn't get burned?
Nope. Just a little surprised.
Oh, God. Let me get you a towel.
Really, I'm fine.
No, I'll get you a towel. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm just a little wet.
Okay.
God.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just glad you didn't hit any higher.
Next time,
Don't worry.
next time we'll, not take our shoes off, all right?
Yeah, either that or maybe we'll wait until after the coffee's been served.
Oh, that'll be Father.
Oh, he's gonna love this. Come on in.
Try to deny this one, Grant.
Celia, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you when you left the house, but obviously you're in good hands. Come on, Jimmy Lee, I've seen enough.
Celia, please wait.
Grant, go after her.
No.
But you had...
No, she needs time to cool down. We both do. Otherwise, we're gonna end up saying things that we don't mean.
You know how this looks, don't you?
Yeah. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all.